Hey, what's up everybody? Out here in Da Nang, Vietnam. First time ever coming here to the MegaMart. They have lots of different international products. We're gonna check it out. I've never been here, so hopefully you guys can explore it with me. Let's go in here real quick, see what we can do. Oh, and did I mention it's one day before Thanksgiving, so we might be buying our Thanksgiving feast and some other stuff here, so stick around. The first thought in my mind was this place looks like a mix between Costco and the store Smart and Final. I'm not sure if you guys know Smart and Final back in the USA, but this place looks very similar to Smart and Final mixed with Costco. Oh, 9,000. That's a good deal. Oh, 18,000 guys. So 18,000. Good prices. And then this was the onion. We did get 3 small onions, 16,000. We might have found a good item here. Let's take a look. And this is the right size because it's bigger than the one I get in Bangkok.
It's the cantaloupe you.
So maybe I get this.
Yeah.
This will be for my breakfast. I used to drink one of these, not this size, half the size or even less, every day in Bangkok. So I guess we'll get this, assuming it's the right price. It's a little expensive, but I still think it equates
54
to the same amount. It's about $2
for the liter.
They actually have a deli section. This looks like pork belly. Oh, they do have a roasted chicken. This roasted chicken is 147,000. Okay, so 147,000, which is about $6 for that roasted chicken. That would be nice if we can get something like this for tomorrow's Thanksgiving. That would be something perfect. Now maybe we can find one of those near us. I think this is a duck. So they also have Daffy Duck right there. So guys, I walked around here for a few minutes. I have to say so far I'm a little disappointed. The prices are not that much cheaper, especially if you want to say that we had to spend 50,000, which is $2 to get here, $2 to get back on Grab. So we spent $4 basically to get here and come back. So you have to kind of keep that in mind. If you're gonna spend $4 coming here, you need to save more than $4 than going to a local place like Moon Milk, which we normally go to. So you might actually come out here and things might be a tad cheaper, but in the end, the transportation cost is gonna kind of negate all that savings. But let's give it another chance. We're gonna go back here in the meat section and we're gonna see if we can find any other good deals. Worst case scenario, we came out here, made a video, and got to get out of the house at least. Ground beef, so it looks like, I can't make out how much. I'm assuming that's 500 grams. So I think 500 grams of beef is 90,000, which is not too bad. It's actually a decent deal. I think these are all, if I'm reading them correctly, yeah. So if you can see the grams are there, 76,000 for 425 grams. So it does seem to be a little cheaper than the butcher shop, which we go to for our ground beef. But like I said, you have to travel very, very far to get out here. So the price of transportation kind of negates any of your savings. Any of you planning a trip to Da Nang in the next 60 days? Well, book a free 30-minute video consultation with me to get all the information you need to settle in smoothly. During this call, I'll provide personalized advice and answer any of the questions you have about traveling or living in Da Nang. So don't hesitate to book your free consultation today. The link is in the description below. Here we go. Here's a little bit. Maybe we'll find some deals in this section, which is one of my favorite sections, the sweets or the bakery. Let's go see what we can find over here, guys. We might make a dessert. Ooh, look at this. I'm not sure if that's a cookie. Oh, it's like a... I've never seen this. Can you guys see that? Look how thin this croissant is. That's crazy. It's like a croissant that's been smushed. No clue why it looks like that. So we did find something that's a little cool. We have a air fryer which this would be absolutely perfect for. Maybe we'll get this. Let me just double check. That seems like a crazy deal, but these are like pizza doughs. And it says only 58,000, which is $2, which seems like a crazy deal. Let me just double check. Here you go.
You ring the bell.
You ring it?
Yeah.
Then I wonder, but the pizza sauce is 100,000. We'll have to make our own pizza sauce. Oh, while we're here, guys, this is my favorite soda, or my favorite brand, Mirinda, and it's actually only 8,000 here. Good deal. So I don't really drink sodas too much, but when I do, I usually get this brand right here. So big thumbs up to that. I'm not sure if it's Vietnamese or what it is, but it's very cheap. Let me ask them. There's a whole bunch of guys standing over here. Let's see if they'll help me out. Xin chào. Can I show you price over here? Thank you. Come on. This is
Bao nhiêu?
this price?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's for 1,000.
And that's for all these?
Yes.
Okay, come on. We have not had any good luck with donuts in Vietnam overall. So maybe we get 1 and 1.
Where? That one?
Sure.
That
Wow,
looks
they even
big.
have the sprinkle donuts. I remember sprinkle donuts back in the USA. You guys remember those? I remember when I was a kid, you'd get a dozen donuts and you would always hope there was 1 or 2 that were sprinkles. So there's the sprinkled donuts here. Donuts, like I said, there's something missing about the donuts here. So we're just kind of wandering around. We're soaking it all in because we've never been here. But they do have bread. This huge loaf is 43,000, which is probably a better deal than the Moon Milk that we go to, because we pay 14,000, 30. It's roughly about the same price. We pay 14,000 and you get like 6 slices or so, 5 or 6, which is about here. And then that's about times 3. So yeah, 43, 45,000. Yep. Not much of a difference, but I will say there is a lot of extra products. There's a lot of things that we just don't run into and see. Wow, these are nice. So there's a lot of stuff that you just don't find at Moon Milk or a couple of other grocery stores that we go to. So you find more brands. Like, for example, whenever we get condensed milk, there's usually just 1 or 2 brands, usually these 2 brands and this brand. But here, there's like 6 different brands, so they are a little bit cheaper because this one is 15,000, which is not a bad deal because I paid 22,000. Oh, here we go. So let's take a look at some. So we actually wandered into some local Vietnam wines, and these are all about $4. If you guys look, 95,000, 100,000. Yeah, so you're looking at about $4. This looks like a sangria. So if some of you guys are looking for a bottle of wine, to the people in the comments that are always asking me about wine, expect to spend about $4 a bottle here. Bottled in Vietnam. Yeah, so I would expect to spend about $4, at least $4 for a bottle of Vietnam wine. Cornflakes, you guys remember cornflakes? This is actually a big US size box. One of the most plainest cereals I've ever had in my life. Cornflakes are just the generic unsweetened version of Frosted Flakes, but I guess it's cool to see a common USA product here. Like I said, we're only 1 day away from Thanksgiving, but they do have Christmas trees, and it's cool to be 7,000 miles away from the USA and feel like you're somewhat back at home. These Christmas trees are actually pretty nice. They are 1.8 million, which is roughly about 60 bucks, I'm gonna guess. They're nice and ready to go. We just don't really have any use for them. 700,000, okay. That's about 30 bucks. We would only use it for like a month, but then not have any use for it. But shoot, look at the Christmas tree. That's kind of something that would be nice to get. So we're gonna make some spring rolls, and this big bottle is 26,000, so that's a decent deal, guys. So we're gonna grab this. So this is the rice that you can buy by kilo or by weight. Supposedly it's 22,000 per kilo, which is like 45-50 cents per pound. So we're probably gonna grab 2 or 3 kilos of that. You need to get the scoop. And be heavy-handed with the scooping. I hope that won't leak. I don't know how much that is. That's probably 2 point something kilos is my guess. We are just checking the ad. They do actually have an ad here. I've never seen an ad at most of these Vietnamese or Asian grocery stores. I don't know if we're necessarily going to get anything out of these ads, but it's good to check it out. We'll grab a free sample right here. Free sample of an apple. Not bad. I'm trying not to talk with my mouth full. So they're scanning our items now. 20 US dollars. I'm guessing 460. So let's see. We did get a good amount of rice. The rice was cheaper. We didn't really get any big staples. We did get rice and we got some oil. And I did get one of my favorite drinks. Hopefully it tastes the same. Let's see, we're almost at the figure. We got some carrots. Some of this is for our side dishes tomorrow for our Thanksgiving. Oh. I was almost correct, guys. I was a few thousand off, it looks like. 504,000. We just paid. I guess 460,000. It ended up being 504,000, so about $2 difference. So we're gonna check out. They do have a little deli section, but this is the checkout section of MegaMart. This is the checkout section of MegaMart, and that was our experience here at MegaMart. So guys, we just finished up our quick shopping trip here at MegaMart. Let me give you the lowdown, the 411, the scoop on MegaMart. This was our first time coming here, like I said. Overall, I wasn't impressed. Stuff was technically a little cheaper, but only by a few cents. And like I mentioned earlier in the video, when you factor in transportation to get here and back, you negate all your savings. So it cost us $100,000, which is a little over $4 to get here and back. So you spend $4 to get here, which means you have to now get a discount of greater than $4 at MegaMart than at your normal shopping trip. And it just didn't happen for us. We didn't save that much. So unless you're coming here for the bulk deals, unless you're coming here for a very specific imported item, or unless you're somehow gonna magically save over $100,000 from the current store that you go grocery shopping at to MegaMart, then this overall is not worth it. So I'm gonna kind of give this a thumbs down. I like our moon milk. In our next shopping trip, we will show you guys Vincom at the Vinmart shopping center at the Vincom Plaza. That place is supposed to be a little bit better of a deal, but in the end, I would not probably come back here again unless I was in the area. So in the end, I don't think MegaMart is that great of a deal, but it was great to come here one time, experience it, see what the Costco of Vietnam is like. So once again, hopefully you guys liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button and please hit the subscribe button. It does help the channel grow. So once again, I appreciate it. Stick around, watch the upcoming videos, and happy travels.